Alright, hopefully this will be a quick session as I generate the events for our crew on the ISS Intrepid. They've just finished refueling in the gas giant and uncovered another problem with their ship. Software based this time, which makes their refueling take longer than it needed to be. But in any case, they've refueled, they're successful. So, with that done, they're going to break orbit, but first they have to recover the drone that they placed on high guard while they were attempting to refuel. And I'm going to make this a routine 2d6 6+ roll for recovery. And that's a 7, so the drone is successfully recovered, which is important since right now they only have 3 drones, and they have a number that are broken if you follow the other events here. So they are breaking orbit and moving on to Kotori-Prime, that is in the inner system. So we have to calculate how long it takes them to travel to there. And I'm using this from Zoser. They gave you this kind of rough chart here to determine how long it takes. You could randomize it to, if I'm traveling between planets in the inner system, I use this. Planets in the outer system, I can use this. But in our case, we are traveling from the outer system to the inner system. So I'll use their 600 million clicks there, and we'll come over here to transit time. And that's 600 million, and they're going to travel at 2G. So we're looking at 96 hours. So quick math there, and basically 4-day travel. 96 hours, 4-day travel. Let me write that down here. 96 hours, 4 days. Okay, we'll just keep it at that. We're not necessarily worrying about exact hours. So 4 days sounds okay. So they break orbit and they move, and during these 4 days we're going to roll for some events, just to look at the different options. I think I'll roll for a shipboard onboard event. And then there is this ship encounter here that I used before from Zoser, but it's just basically encountering ships. And you know, we're in the frontier, and like I showed in a previous video, Starforged, Iron Sworn Starforged has an interesting chart. This is space setting chart. So, and we're in the Expanse. You use the Expanse for areas that are unexplored, and we've already used it once when they were doing inbound to the gas giant. Nothing much happened. So I'm going to go ahead and use this one for their traveling here. So I have to roll a D100. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. If anything exciting happens here, changes to 100, 1, and start. And then I'm going to close my eyes and click stop. 44. Let's see what 44 gives us. Oh my. That's an ancient thing, a precursor vault. That's actually very interesting here. I'm going to have to take this down here. Starforged Space Encounter is a precursor vault. That's kind of exciting here. Didn't expect that, so let's go ahead. There, ancient vaults. We're going to have to figure out, I think, I haven't looked at this one at a time, location type. We found it in deep space. Oh wait, well we're not going to find planets that, well, wow, I got to think about this here, hold on. I guess I need to roll to see where they found it. So, let's hold that. The other thing I wanted to roll, we're going to come back to this. The other thing I wanted to roll is to see if there was a shipboard event. So let's see what happens here. I think that's Scout onboard event. And this time it's a D66. So that's 2D6. That's correct. First number is it. I hope everybody gets along. 46. Crew entertainment evening. Okay. Woohoo, that was fun. They're getting along. That's what I want. I can flush that out in the narrative. And entertainment. Crew entertainment. Evening. Okay. Then they had plenty of times. But I think the interesting thing at this point is going to be this precursor vault. And if I understand this right, let's look at how you're supposed to do that. Use the tables on the previous 2 pages to be able to envision its form and nature. I think that's these two. Just use the descriptor. It's not the focus. Generate more complete record for the site. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have to, let's do this. This is a D100 again. If we do find a planet side, we'll find it on the planet, but that adds interest here. So let's see where we find it. Close my eyes and click. 65. Interesting. We're going to find it in orbit around the planet. And then we have to define what it is here. So let's go ahead and roll that. So it's in orbit. Close my eyes. Oof, that's a big number. Incomprehensible. Great. I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm going to record that. In orbit of our planet. Incomprehensible. Wow. Okay, okay, well that makes things exciting. We haven't even gotten to the planet to roll what's going on there. Incomprehensible. I wonder if we can story complication, story clue. Could use that. An anomaly. Now, combat action. Let's look at general oracles here. Tell me wouldn't do it. Well, situation. I could roll this. That's not good. Life events, PC relation. I'm looking for a certain. Could roll the fate chart. Oh, here we go. And I could maybe apply this chart. I thought I had that for Starforge, though. Core oracles. Yeah. Let me look around some more. Okay, let's flesh this out a little here. These are more. So we did roll here. We found it's in orbit around our planet. Currently incomprehensible, but we can get this information about it initially. And these are all D100s. So let me start recording this. Make sure I'm ready for it. So the shape of the object orbiting the planet is... Gosh, I'm rolling high. 86 to 100. What? Roll twice? Okay. Shape again. Still rolling high. That's a roll twice again. Okay, I gotta fix these die rollers here. Let's try it again. Okay, now we got something. Geometric cube. Uh-oh. Is it the Borg? Alright, so we got a geometric cube. They said roll twice. Let's see if something makes sense here. 82, good. Transforming. That's probably what makes it. Okay. Transforming. So that's interesting. It's a cube that's constantly transforming itself. And let's roll for the material now. Okay, I rolled low now. Metallic industrial. Okay. Material, metallic, industrial. Okay, and I don't think I rolled twice for that one. No, but this last one I can roll twice for if I want. So let's outer first look. Close my eyes. Stop. 57. Why is it so hard to find this here? There it is, 57. It's illuminated. It's lighted or illuminated. Lighted, illuminated. And the second roll. 2, 3, 4, 5. There I go, rolling high. Oh, strong gravity well. Holy smoke. Okay. This is crazy. I'm going to have to think about this. So they travel to the planet. They have an entertainment evening. The crew's getting along fine. But when they get to the planet in orbit, they find something incomprehensible. It's a transforming geometric cube made of what appears to be metallic material, and it's lighted, and they're sensing a strong gravity well from it. So it's somehow gravimetric. I'm going to have to think about this now offline. Let's see. Yeah, and then they have to make a decision on whether they, well, let's look at these. We can roll on this interior peril. Wow, they've got something interesting to investigate. All right, let's feed the queue here, and let's do one more thing. Let's look at the planet here. And we did, now we got to decide. It's either a jungle planet or a planet of opportunity. And we got to figure out if it's lifeless. Okay, that's not it. Okay, it's a vital planet, a diverse life-bearing planet. Okay, we won't roll for the atmosphere, but we will roll for these here. Or I could go for a simple jungle planet. I already know the atmosphere. I will roll for this. That would be an interesting roll there. And this is a planet observed from space. And this is life here, so we have to roll for that too. Okay. So this is very interesting. So let's roll for the planet as we come up on it. We haven't even done a full survey of it yet. We're just going to roll for this stuff here. I'm going to go with a humid, rain-soaked planet. Let's look at what Zoser says. All Zoser tells us when we look at planet surveys is what are the targets here. So we'd roll here. And these are like targets to explore. But we can follow that up after we do this. So let's go ahead and roll this and see what we learn about the planet. Not going to roll for the atmosphere. Observed from space. Settlements. Life. Okay, there's some stuff we have to roll here. It's a jungle world, so we're going to find life. So I'm not going to worry about that. So I think I'll run my luck here and see if there's any settlements, which implies intelligence. Okay. And that again is a 100, so here we go. I'm closing my eyes. Boom. 4. None. Yeah, no settlements. I don't think there's life on it. I mean, intelligent life. No settlements. Okay, that's good. Or bad, who knows. Maybe it's got ancient relics. And then we can do this twice, observed from space. And observation. Let's see what we got there. Roll twice. And that's, yeah, we won't worry about planet side yet because that other thing has got problems for us. 18. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing's half water. Expansive rivers, wetlands. I think that cube is more scary than the planet at this point. Close my eyes, click. Holy smoke, how can you roll a 1 on a 1/100? Cloud breaching trees? The heck is this place? Cloud breaching trees. This is a strange world. And let's go ahead and roll for life here. Close my eyes, and survey says 49. Bountiful. Yeah, bountiful life, but no settlements found. So, those are all good rolls. So I'm not going to roll for survey targets yet because I'm going to need to figure out what this cube is. But when we come back, I think I've got it here. Yeah, we're going to work through, when we come back, and there it is. We're actually going to work through the world builder here and work our way right down. Detailed information about the size, more size details. Not critical, but we're going to put this through its paces and see a lot of atmosphere stuff here. We're going to have to match it up with what we've already found. I think it does that. Then I got, oh, where's the hydro details 1? Better fix that. Okay, yeah, that's so that'll be our next one. There's a lot to unpack here, though. So I'm going to tie it up here. 17 minutes, still running long. But we've got some stuff to chew on here and decisions to make. Recovered the drone, no problem. Broke orbit from the gas giant and then moved to the Kotori-Prime. When they arrived, they found an incomprehensible object in orbit. A shape-shifting, a transforming geometric cube made out of metallic material, lighted, and they detected a strong gravity well around it. So they kept their distance initially, and then we're going to have to make a decision. The planet itself appears to be still no intelligent life, but it is bountiful life there, and expansive rivers and wetlands, and uniquely cloud-breaching trees. We're going to have to think about that one. So, when we come back, we'll do the detailed planetary survey according to the system and world generation here. And then we'll move on to decide we'll move on to decide whether we investigate this cube. And then after that, we'll figure out where we're going to land on the planet and do some general survey. So, I will end it here. And my next task, of course, is to hopefully generate some narrative around this on my blog site, to unpack this, figure it out, think about it, and then we'll come back. So, thanks for listening. If you got this far, please like if you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you want to know when the next installment is. And otherwise, have a good day.